For thousands of years, this tiny seed fed entire civilizations. Then, almost overnight, it disappeared from the human diet. It is not wheat. It is not rice. And yet, it once stood beside them as a cornerstone of survival. Today, this ancient grain is quietly returning to modern nutrition. High in protein, rich in essential minerals, naturally gluten-free. But its disappearance was no accident. It was once restricted, deliberately erased, not because it was weak, but because it was powerful. This plant is known as amaranth. To understand why this ancient plant disappeared and why it deserves cautious respect, we must go back to its origins. Amaranth refers to the seeds of several species within the genus Amaranthus. It belongs to the amaranth family, distinct from true cereal grains. Biologically, amaranth is classified as a pseudocereal. It is not part of the grass family, yet it is used like grain, boiled, ground, and baked. Archaeological evidence shows that amaranth was cultivated over 5,000 years ago. It thrived across Central and South America, as well as parts of Asia. For the Aztec civilization, amaranth was more than food. It was sustenance, ritual material, and agricultural security. The plant adapted easily to harsh climates. It tolerated drought. It resisted pests. It produced dense nutrition from minimal resources. Its seeds were tiny, no larger than poppy seeds, yet packed with energy. In many ways, amaranth was ahead of its time. At first glance, amaranth seeds appear unremarkable, pale yellow, with occasional darker grains mixed in. But nutritionally, they are unusually dense. 1 cup of cooked amaranth provides roughly 250 calories. It contains carbohydrates for energy, moderate fat, and a notably high protein content for a plant seed. Unlike most grains, amaranth protein is rich in lysine. Lysine is an essential amino acid that cereals typically lack. This single characteristic makes amaranth's protein more complete than wheat, rice, or corn. The seed also delivers significant amounts of calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, manganese, zinc, copper, and selenium. These minerals are not traces. They exist at levels capable of influencing human metabolism. Amaranth is also naturally free of gluten. For individuals with gluten intolerance, it offers an alternative without compromise. Yet nutritional density is not the same as universal safety. Amaranth does more than provide calories. Its soluble fiber slows the absorption of glucose. This can stabilize blood sugar levels when replacing refined grains. Its phytosterols and antioxidant compounds are associated with reductions in cholesterol and triglycerides. Magnesium supports vascular relaxation, contributing to blood pressure regulation. Calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium work together to strengthen bones and teeth. Lysine enhances calcium absorption and supports collagen synthesis, playing a role in muscle repair. These effects explain why amaranth is increasingly recommended in plant-based diets. But biological activity always comes with thresholds. When consumed without balance, the same properties that benefit health can create unintended consequences. Amaranth's high lysine content is not universally beneficial. Individuals with a rare metabolic disorder known as lysine protein intolerance cannot properly process lysine-rich proteins. For them, consuming amaranth may cause abdominal pain, diarrhea, and metabolic stress. Lysine also enhances calcium absorption. When combined with high-dose calcium supplements, this may increase free calcium levels beyond optimal ranges. In theory, this imbalance can strain kidney and cardiovascular function if sustained. Amaranth may also lower blood glucose more effectively than expected. For individuals prone to hypoglycemia or those on glucose-lowering medication, excessive intake may push levels too low. Despite its benefits, amaranth remains carbohydrate-dense. For individuals on strict low-carbohydrate regimens, portion control is essential. Even fiber, beneficial in moderation, can cause digestive discomfort if introduced too quickly. Amaranth does not harm by toxicity. It challenges by intensity. Amaranth did not disappear because of nutrition. Its decline began during the Spanish conquest of the Americas. Among the Aztecs, amaranth seeds were used in religious ceremonies. They were mixed with honey and shaped into ritual figures. Spanish colonizers viewed these practices as heretical. Cultivation of amaranth was discouraged, restricted, and in some regions, forcibly replaced with European grains. Over time, amaranth faded from fields and memory. What survived did so quietly, in isolated communities and traditional dishes. A plant once essential became overlooked. Today, amaranth is marketed as a superfood. Its ancient resilience now fits modern concerns: gluten intolerance, plant protein, sustainable agriculture. But rediscovery often strips context. Amaranth is powerful because it is concentrated. Its nutrition is dense. Its effects are measurable. This makes it valuable, but not limitless. Understanding its biology, history, and boundaries is essential. Amaranth is not dangerous because it is toxic. It is dangerous when misunderstood. And like many forgotten plants, its return asks not for fear, but for respect.